a question is stupid, you're stupid. Because why would you ever shame someone for not knowing something? Like, we were all there at one point. We weren't born with a textbook or the internet in our heads. And I think that really sunk in when my frontal lobe developed. Always be curious, always ask questions, because you're not stupid. They're stupid for thinking you're stupid. It's like when I teach Pilates, I like to know why I'm doing things, what muscles I'm using. Recently, I refreshed my memory on the spine. And I'm going to teach you about the spine just because I've learnt about it. I honestly forgot. I did learn it and I forgot, and there's no shame in forgetting and having to learn things again. So basically, the spine is made out of 33 vertebrae. That's every individual bone in your spine. And those 33 vertebrae, it's split into 5 different. So at the top, you have your cervical region of your spine. That is where your neck is. And it is numbered. So if you've ever, gone to a physio or doctor and they're like, oh, injury in C3, that's the 3rd vertebrae of your cervical spine. In the cervical spine, there is 7. So it goes C1 to C7. And then underneath is your thoracic region. And there's 12 vertebrae in your thoracic region. So it goes from T1 to T12. And then underneath that is your lumbar region, your lower back. And there's 5 vertebrae in your lumbar spine. So this actually came about because I was talking to a client and they were telling me about an injury in the L5, and I was like, oh, the lumbar region, like lower back, I know where that is. I don't know too much about injuries and stuff because I'm not a physio or a doctor, but I know where it is. And then that kind of sparked that interest again, because I was like, oh, I actually don't remember too much about the spine, even though I did learn about it when I did all my training and stuff. And then under that is your sacrum, which is where your pelvis is. There's 5 vertebrae, but they are fused vertebrae, which means instead of individual bones, it's like connected. And then under that is your coccyx, which is where your tailbone is. And there is usually four fused vertebrae, so it's all connected as well. And your spine is also called the vertebral column, which is why each one is like vertebrae. So you might hear your instructor being like, oh, peel up the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, lower back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. And your vertebral column, your spine, is protecting the spinal cord, which has all the nerves connecting from your brain all the way to the rest of your body. And that is why your spine is so important. So never feel self-conscious about asking questions, because you're not stupid and there's so much to learn about the world.